Guys, just going to do a quick video right now. I want to talk about what happens if you break your plane. Now, lots of people probably have tried the E-flite Foresight right here. The E-flite Foresight's a great plane. One problem with it is it's not very repairable. If you break the main body of the plane, you probably are going to have to buy a new plug-and-play version of this Foresight so you can fly again. Well, that might turn some people off from buying this plane because it's so unrepairable. As compared to like the P-51 Mustang or the Sukhoi, even all the other planes like the P-40, if you break a part, you can replace it. So the E-flite Foresight, in that regard, is a little bit of a pain. But, as you can see here, this is my E-flite Foresight. Over time, trying to learn, I damaged the body beyond repair. And what I've done here is I've just ripped out all the electronics. They're all in perfect working order. There's nothing wrong with them. And you know what you can do from here? Buy a new plane. What I got here is I went to the hobby store and I just found a simple, small plane. It's actually a little larger. It's a 37-inch wingspan, 46.3-inch wingspan with a 37.6-inch body. But even though it's not a micro, these electronics should work because it is a very small, light plane. This isn't the exact plane you have to get. You can get almost any micro plane or any plane of this size or weight, something small, and you could just take your electronics and throw it in there. So yeah, you might lose the body of your Foresight, but really the expensive parts are these electronics. So you can go ahead and learn something new and buy a new plane. Put it together and have it flying. I'm going to be doing a couple videos soon on building this plane and then flying it once I get it built, so you guys can see how easy it is to make a new plane out of your broken plane. Then we have the P-40 here. I've been flying it a lot this year. As you can tell, the nose cone's gone and I've broken the propeller. This was like my 5th flight this year. I went flying a lot yesterday. And a little bit too windy. When I landed crooked and propeller popped off. So I just got to put a new propeller on. I have another one. But this is what I wanted to talk about. On a different landing, I landed and this wing cracked right here. Completely fell off. The wing was in two pieces. This part of the wing was completely disattached from this part of the wing. And as you can see in the back on this aileron, see how nicely it's set up from the factory? Popped off here because the metal thing, control line here, it stayed attached to the main wing, but this whole wing fell off. So all I did, simply foam safe C8 in there, held the two wings together, and then I taped it. And as so, the little bit of the glue squirted up into the tape. Let it dry, and now it's a very hard, solid wing again. As you can see, I can lift the plane from the broken wing, and it's just fine. Perfectly straight. No problem. That wing was completely disattached. A little CA and tape, ready to fly again. And then in the back here what I did is I just took a piece of foam, filled it up with foam safe CA. Make sure you use foam safe CA, otherwise 10 minutes later you're just going to have a big hole in your plane. You have to get something like this and it must say foam safe. If it doesn't say foam safe, don't use it. You're likely to eat away a big hole in your plane wherever you use it. It will eat away the foam. So make sure you use foam safe glue, and I just put a piece of foam in here, filled it up with foam safe CA, and put a piece of tape on top, dry, and now I've got a solid control surface again. I've flown it since I broke the wing, and it flew perfect, and then I broke the propeller, which I have a spare one of, as I said, I just haven't put it on yet. So just wanted to show you guys a little bit of information about if you break your plane, break a wing, don't worry about it. You can most likely fix it pretty easily. The thing is, let the glue dry. Don't fix it and then an hour later try to fly it. You're just going to rip it off again. The glue is very strong, but it needs time to dry. As you can see, like I said, it holds perfectly. So give it overnight to dry and you'll be good. You can fix up most things with just glue and a little bit of tape. So I'll get this up soon, like I said. The Foresight electronics in a new body. And then also my BF109G Messerschmitt. If you remember last year I did a video on how to install the flaps, and I've got them installed here. Here's the flap, here's the servo, here's my other flap, servo and the flap, and then this is the aileron. Here's the aileron that was pre-installed. I'm going to be finishing these up. I haven't put on the little white control thing here because I want to turn on the power and make sure I get it all set up right. So this isn't glued in yet. But going to be finishing that up and showing you guys how to configure that on the DX6i, and then I'll get the maiden flight of this, so that's soon to come. So just a quick RC video today, tell you guys a little bit of information and get some new stuff out. I'm also getting the Radeon. It's over a 6-foot wingspan plane. It's a glider, and I plan to do some videos with that, some on-flight camera videos, soaring above my town, get some nice aerial views. And I also plan to do a modification to that. I bought a second wing, and I'm going to cut it down and add some ailerons onto it. So we'll have the Radeon here soon, and then after that, I'm still waiting for the Blade SR to be in stock again. I know you guys want to see that Blade SR going. And also, I plan on getting a sailplane soon. I saw one online, I think it was from Hobby Zone maybe, and it's a sailplane that you can add on the water floats to. And I don't know if you can see it, but I got a nice little pond out back there behind the tennis courts. So I really want to get a little sailplane to float around the pond and fly and land in the pond, so that should be fun. So those are lots of the things that are coming soon. I'm really getting a lot of projects going, but it's summer again, and I'm really excited about this, so keep checking back. I'll be getting some great stuff up soon.